Hey everyone, this is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach, and welcome to our hangout. I would like to thank everyone that is bearing with me today. I'm running a little bit late today. I actually went to the dentist and had to get some teeth filled, and it was all on the side. It really doesn't look swole. However, it's sore because I realized that. Um, I know I'm off topic, but I'm just letting you know what happened. But I realized that it's time to get my top two um, wisdom teeth pulled. So they're giving me problems. I had my bottom two pulled in college. Now, finally, 20 something years later, my top two is actually giving me some. So I had to go in there and get checked up, and they found a couple extra cavities um, around my wisdom teeth. So taking care of today. So I'm a little bit tired, sore, and I had to take some medicine, some pain medicine because again it is sore. But needless to say, I'm here. I just wanted to explain to the individuals what happened, with me. No excuses, but I'm here. Better late than never, and that's one of the things I want to kind of tie in too is better late than never. This brief training, brief overview. I'm gonna cover two main topics, and the first topic I'm gonna touch about is how to become your own TBC bank. The second topic is going to be very brief, but it's just some latest updates within our TBC community. And then it's gonna, I'm gonna conclude from there. I'm gonna put this out there. Hopefully, if anyone has any questions about anything that I covered or that I didn't cover, please um, comment below, and someone, hopefully myself or the or two other leaders, will get in contact, reply back rather with an answer. So let's go ahead and get started because I feel this thing is starting to hurt even more while I'm talking. So give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and get started. So how to become a TBC bank? Ladies and gentlemen, this might seem hard thing to do within the TBC community, but when you really break it down and look at things, it's very simple. It basically comes down to anything in life. Basically, comes down to one person, you, me, and how we follow directions. Prime example: the biggest fast food franchise, I believe, this is my opinion. I didn't look at Google to get the stats, but I believe is McDonald's. Why, if you really sit down and think about it, why is McDonald's the biggest fast food restaurant in the United States? Um, it's not because of the burgers. It's definitely not because of the burgers, because the burgers are terrible for you and they're not even really that good. They're getting smaller and smaller every year. So it's not the burgers. Is it the fries? The fries are good. I can't say I'm a fan of McDonald's fries, but again, they're not good for you. They're definitely not good for you. We're constantly feeding our children and feeding ourselves, this food. However, when it comes down to it, why McDonald's is the biggest fast food chain in the United States, it's because of the system. They have a awesome system, an awesome system. They're everywhere because it's not about they're looking for is real estate. It is a real estate to build their system. And I say that to say this is because TBC doesn't have to be the perfect coin. It does what it says it does. It doesn't have to be perfect to have a great system. However, if you step outside of the TBC community and start learning why individuals are in front of you. Shout out to Bitcoin Rodney doing this thing for TBC. But to be honest, I've seen better marketers than Bitcoin Rodney. I have. Nothing, no shot at Bitcoin Rodney. Is just what I've been involved with for the last 4 to 5 years, who I surround myself with, who I chose to be mentored by. However, Bitcoin Rodney is doing the damn thing. And what I mean is he's a wealth of information. He's helping the field, build their TBC communities. He's sharing proof, progress, and results. He's doing an awesome job. So shout out to Bitcoin Rodney. I really love what he's doing. So I'm definitely gonna give him his props. But he's marketing. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's becoming a leader. He's marketing. He's need and making sure he's giving out the information to what's the word I'm looking to? Again, these pain pills is getting to me. He's finding and creating the information to feed that need, or to help, to basically, wow, my man, I just got a brain freeze. So, but to help our community grow. He found that people need information, so he's doing what he has to do in order, because when we need information, what do? We go research, or that's what you're supposed to do, research. And the ones that's doing the research, when we look to search for the research, who's one of the, I see 5 people that pops up all the time. So that's what McDonald's is doing in a nutshell. They have a great system. They found the need. People don't want to cook. They're lazy. They got for work. They want to make sure somebody gets something fast and quick, fast food restaurant. And they built that upon real estate. And voila, we have McDonald's. That's but you look at the business model, it's a great business model. So props to the entrepreneurs that came up with it. So how to become a TBC bank? First, I have to share with you why I chose to take part of the TBC community and the TBC cryptocurrency that we are the proud opportunity, an amazing opportunity to have, a piece of. For one, I believe in the mission. I totally love how the concept of TBC was put together. Abundance, to end world poverty. That got me. That at least got me the opportunity, gave me to give them, to give the community rather, because I can't say them because I'm part of them now. I'm part of the community. I believe in the what TBC is offering, what it's doing, and what greater cause to link arms up with and to help share the system of ending world poverty. So that was a powerful mission statement in my view, in my opinion rather, is what they're doing, what I've seen other cryptocurrencies do while in this space, my brief year. And it's powerful. Why? The more I was always taught from my mentors is the more people you help, the more money you make. Wow, we're looking to help 1 billion members, and we're not even at a million yet. We're currently at around 490,000 members within the first 18 months. That's amazing. So we're not even, I'm going to say 10% there. I mean, wow. But anyway, the mission, what TV has to offer, and seeing the stories of Bitcoin and how Bitcoin has made people that believed in their mission in the beginning millionaires. And that's the same thing this is doing. But the major factor that I love about TBC is it's not market driven. It's membership driven, based on we introduce into our community to make our community strong. That percentage, one between 1 to 5% daily, our coin grows. I mean, it never decreases. You know, we have 490,000 members, 100,000 members currently. And just by doing the pure math, somebody's going to bring in somebody every day. It's just reality, how big it is now. Somebody's going to bring in somebody at least every day. And it doesn't matter, you know, who brings in who. You know, as a team, if we bring it in together, yes, it will grow faster, but the current our coins grow. This is not a business. Again, I want to make sure everyone knows that TBC, our TBC community is not a business that uses a cryptocurrency as a form of payment. And it's grown in the first 17, 18 months to 490,000 people. That's amazing. So why not partner up with something like that? I have businesses on the back end, but I want to be a part of the physical product, the coin. I want to be part of sharing this awesome gift and opportunity to other people. Why not? I miss the Bitcoin train. I didn't know that much about cryptocurrency to even jump on the first, second year. And you telling me lightning doesn't strike twice? Man, I seen this, and you know, one of my business partners, you know, gave me a little bit of information and a free gift to get me started. I look back around 2 months later and seeing how much my free gift has grown, and I did my research to see what is generating, what is making my money grow daily, 1 to 5%. So I became intrigued and I did my research. I went to our blog site, start reading blogs and write-ups, and you know, corresponding back and forth with you know, the admin to get some answers, questions answered. So, you know, I joined because of the mission statement and the possibility, and knowing how Bitcoin took off after 7 years. You know, look at the craze going now. And we have a chance to do the same thing with this TBC. We control it. The community controls it. That's an awesome thing. So number one of how to become a TBC bank is to figure out why you're joining. I mean, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, the money is good. I know the money is going to bring most people in to see their money grow 1 to 5%. But ultimately, money is not going to help you grow into the bank, ladies and gentlemen. It's your knowledge. So in understanding why and what is your system and what you're doing this for. Money will come and go. I've seen it happen, you know, and to a lot of people, including myself. But once you have a great mission statement, a great why, and a purpose of helping other people, the more people you help, the more money you make. All right. So step two is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me a second. Hopefully you can see this. Tiger screen application. Let me make sure this is just showing up. Hopefully it is. All right. So the second thing you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is go to blog.thebillioncoin.info. This is the official correspondence site for TBC community. All right. This is where you could go back and do your research on TBC. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, look, it's 32 pages right here, but they're still saying next. There's so much information in here, you know, and I would advise you before I understand we get excited. I understand, you know, a lot of questions is going through your head once you see the possibilities. Listen, it happened to all of us, you know. Again, my reason of doing this, you know, hangout is to show you how to become a TBC bank. So step 2 is do your due diligence. Do your own research. Never just rely on the answers of whoever brought you in. Not to say they will purposely mislead you, ladies and gentlemen, but a lot of things can be misconstrued or misunderstood. All right. So you always want to be able to find the correct answers, because the people that you bring in is going to come to you with the same answers that you had when you started. So with that being said, is with everything that's going on with TBC on our official blog page, you will be able to see where it's been and where it's going. Every, you know, error, confusions, hiccups, or whatever the case may be. This is the diary for our TBC community. So make sure that you go here and do your due diligence as well. All right. So that's part 2. In order to become a bank, you definitely have to know the history of what TBC is and where it's going and how it's going to get there. You know, you definitely want to stay abreast of what's going to happen in the future, because there's a lot of amazing things happening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to sit here and tell you about everything that's going on with TBC. I will cover a couple things. However, the information is there. Go find out for yourself. All right. So that's step 2. Do your research. All right. And step 3 is a major one. I mean, however, it can help you grow your community as well, your network, your individuals that's going to be coming to you to bank and purchase and all that good stuff. Step 3 is share with 20 people daily. Our gift, our 50,000 Kringles. Share with 20 people. Just introduce 20 people to it daily for 30 days. And once that 30 days eclipse, you would have shared that with 600 people. Now, I know I'm not naive. I've been in this in online space for over 4 years. And I know everybody that's listening to this is not going to do it. I can't control what you do, ladies and gentlemen. I can only share with you of one of the most effective ways to grow your coins, your bank list. All right. So for the ones that actually, you know, takes me on my challenge in 30 days, if only 10% of those 600 people actually looks at the information and joins, that's 60 new people that you will have to help the TBC community grow. That's amazing. 60 new people. Now we could teach them how to do the same thing to help our community for TBC grow as well. You see how I'm thinking of a system of how to share with you how to help the community grow. In the back end, our coins will grow. Does it make sense? All right. And we're giving away 0.0005 Kringles. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm going to just share with you my daughter's wallet that I set up for her about a week ago. And at the time, it was around, I want to say 49. I'm on highball it. Now, it was around, I want to say, let's just say $48 about a week ago. Today, it's the same 0.0005 TBC, 50,000 Kringles. But today, it's 5809. I mean, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's the same amount of Kringles. I didn't add to it, but it's growing. And that's telling me one thing, and one thing only, that TBC, the word, is getting out. Our value of the coin does not grow daily unless people are joining every day. It just makes sense. All right. So if you just share with 20 people daily, you know, if you don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen, you could go in your Kringle Cash back office, and on the left-hand side, you will see Brian's videos. Click on those, and that's information. That's training on how to share free gift of Kringles with people on Facebook or at home. I'm not going to go into that right now because you should have the same information that I have. How did I learn it? I watched the videos. How should you learn it? Watch the videos. While watching the videos on the side, ladies and gentlemen, you could pause it, rewind as many times as possible as you need, rather, to make sure you catch something. But I said a lot of people will hear this information, but not everybody will follow the system. All right. So a lot of people is joining and, you know, is getting, I'm not going to say frustrated. That's not the word I'm looking for. Getting confused. Yes. Getting confused of the sign up process. So I'm going to show you the introducing this to somebody. What's the 3 steps they have to physically do to receive their free gifts of the Kringles. All right. So the first thing they have to do, ladies and gentlemen, the very first thing they should do is go to the billioncoin.info site. This is where you could look at the calculators, you know, the projections of that percentage of TBC that day in 201 days, and see, you know, where it's projected to be and what your investment or your gift could be in a certain amount of days. Convert, you know, if someone wants to purchase $50 worth of Kringles, you could go to this calculator and play with it. I did a video on it before, so I'm not going to do it this one. If you want to, follow me on my YouTube channel to get all my trainings and my videos. However, you know, you can convert and see how much Kringle you have to send to that person that's purchasing it from you, or whatever the case may be. It's a great tool. However, the first place you should send somebody is to this site. This site up here, they would see, you know, log in or right. Oh, there we go. Register. All they would have to do is click register, read this right here, and sign up. That's the first part of the sign up process. The second part they should be doing is to go to the wallet site. Let me see if I could. the wallet site and sign up. You know, they'll see where it says start now. Have them sign up on this site. Once they sign up, they sign up for their wallet and verify the emails and all that. That's when you send them to the Kringle Cash site. And what they would do is, if they're on a phone, have them click on the phone. You won't hear it ringing like it's ringing now if they're using a mobile device. However, have them click on the phone. That Santa calling, it's getting me. it's getting to me. But this is where I wanted to show you real quick. Once they sign up, send them to Brian's updates.
Oh, welcome to your back.
And start doing the trainings, ladies and gentlemen. Start doing the trainings.
The gift of 100,000.
Start doing the training. So make sure you are watching the videos, taking notes once you get in. But those are the 3 steps they have to fulfill. And once they sign up for this site with the same email address that they signed up with the for on the TBC wallet site, this site will send them the free Kringles. All right. So if they don't follow, one second. If they don't follow the 3 steps, they won't receive their free Kringle. So if their Kringles are not populating into the back office, have them go to all 3 sites again and make sure they signed up for them. If they skip one of those sites, have them sign up for it, and then their free Kringles should appear within the next hour. All right. So that's that part. That's how you share it. People a day for 30 days. And when they're ready to sign up, how you should get them started. All right. On what 3 sites? If you forget a site, their Kringles will not show up. So make sure you do. All right. So what's step 5? Okay. Step 5 is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. And step 5 is to, one second. Let me go back in here. All right, step 5 is to keep daily proof for the next 60 days. And all that is, ladies and gentlemen, somehow or other, take a screenshot of this minus your address. You don't even have to keep this barcode here. However, take a screenshot of the balance of TBC, the Kringles, and the amount every day for 60 days. And you'll be amazed yourself. Just make sure, dedicate to do that. Or dedicate yourself to do that for the next, I said 60 days. You could do it for 60 days. Definitely. It will help you understand as well. Do that for 60 days. And then step 6 is share your proof daily. I share it on Facebook or whatever social media with the people that's on your email list. If you don't know about that, skip that. With my friends, like, hey, check out day 3. I'm just telling you, day 3, day 10, day 30, day 60. Look where my account is. You don't even have to ask them to join you. Just say, hey, look at this. This is what this free Kringle stuff is doing for me on my day 30. It's going to pique interest, and some people will ask you about it. So that's the easier way. That's the easier way to, share it with other individuals. All right. So that was step 6. Share your proof daily, wherever if you're on social media or offline, you have share it daily. I mean, I wouldn't share past 60 days because you don't want them to know how much is in your account then, but I wouldn't share past them. But to each his own. I'm not, mine's growing nicely, so I'm definitely not going to do that. That's why we're looking at my daughters. All right. Step 7. I want to just want you to remember that our community, our TBC community, isn't for everyone. Everyone is not going to understand cryptocurrency. Everyone is not going to want to help end poverty. And that's fine. You know, only thing that we can do as a community, share. And hopefully by sharing, they will take a look at it and accept the free gift that we're giving to them. Because if they do, it could change their lives, their family lives. So if it's not for them and they don't understand it, don't get down. Don't. You did your job, and that's to share this opportunity. Now, if you're not sharing the opportunity to people and someone gave you a gift, that's another story. Shame on you. Definitely shame on you, because you're selfish. You're selfish. You don't want anyone else to have the opportunity to change their lives. And that's selfish. Now, if you are, and they chose not to accept your gift, shame on them for not at least attempting to look and understand. Shame on them. You did your job. All right. So remember, this isn't for everyone. If an individual is not willing to go and do their own research, this is not for you. It's not. We can't be at everyone's beck and call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not possible. We have families, we have lives. Yes, we are building our community, but we still have to balance our family time. You know, that's very important. All right, because that's why we're doing it, to spend more time with our family, so we can't neglect them. All right. So it isn't for everyone. Number 8, make sure that, you know, when you have new community members join you, you add them to our chat group and our Facebook group. You know, allow our community to help you answer questions. Use our community as leverage. As you get to know me, you will understand I'm very keen on leverage. I play team sports. We leverage our skills and effort. In our community, we can leverage each other's knowledge to help everyone become successful. So if you're not adding people to the group or chat, you're being selfish, because you're going to eventually have to do more work on your end. We are here to help each other. And if you add people to our community and they're not a part of our community, we can't help you help them. All right. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you become a TBC bank. Follow those simple steps, and over the next 90 days, you will learn more. You will understand the concept. You will have brought new members into our community, all along while your QB, I said QB. This is not QB, some Nas thing or rapper, but TBC Bank. Your TBC will also be growing along that process. And when your new community members need TBC, we instruct everyone to get back to the person who invited them into our community. And that's the system. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Along that time, you will learn what methods and how to actually cash out or, you know, sell TBC, but that's another training. You know, so stay tuned. I'm not going to give you everything. You know, it would be too long. I actually have my daughter today and she sleeps, so I'm doing this as well. So again, it goes back to, spending time with your family. But that's how you become a TBC bank. It's very simple. It's just following the system. If you missed anything after this, live hangout is over, rewind it, watch it again, take notes. Maybe it's something you missed. Maybe I stuttered, messed up a word, mispronounced it. I don't know. Things happen. But the point is, we're putting information. Me and the other leaders of our community are putting out there. I must say, like, I'm so blessed to have partnered up with the other leaders that's in our community. Our personal community, the one we put together with our own personal private chat group and Facebook group. I worked with one of them for a total of, wow, it's been like 3-4 years we've been working together. Other one I just met last year, but also a powerhouse. And I see, where a great leader, point blank, it's nothing else to say. They're both great leaders. So we have great leaders that's involved. And we're looking for more. However, the thing about leaders is you don't create leaders. They create themselves. The other leaders are basically here to become a pointing finger, a guide, just to show you, how to utilize your skills, and to help others. That's all it is. So, when we talk about leaders and you say he's a great leader, there's a leader, it's because they took the initiative to solve a problem. So I'm very, like I said, blessed to be surrounded by the great leaders of our group, and we're looking forward to seeing whatever great leaders emerges from our team as well. That's the exciting part, to see other individuals become leaders who thought they weren't. Getting over their fears, stepping out of their comfort zones. All right. So that's, what I get out of, our community, and what I'm looking forward to see, other people helping other people, a self-sustaining community, no man or woman left behind. All right. So that's part one. The second part, and I'm going to wrap this up, is just a couple updates. Very brief, because I can show you where to get the information, but this is where I get my information from. So I'm going to show you where I get my information from. So instead of coming to me sometimes and other leaders, you can go directly to the source. All right. So about transactions, I go to the blog, and on the July 21st blog, here's an article about the backlog update. The backlog is backed up to 20,000 transactions, and go into it. You can read that. But this is the latest one, and that's on July 25th. Let me find that. All right, great. So right here, it says, I know many of you are who have hesitated because of the recent backlog. That's pretty much behind us now. Do a transaction and see for yourself. It confirms pretty quick now. Tech problems come and go. Don't get hung up on them. And that's pretty, that's true, ladies and gentlemen. I still have some transactions that I have going from unconfirmed to canceled, and I have to send them over. But get with the person who you did the transaction with. Talk to them. I'm not gonna, speak. I don't know, what was promised to some people. And when I mean promised, what was their agreement as far as, you know, this transaction thing. Nothing illegal or anything like that, but I just don't know what I don't know. All I know is what I share with the individuals share with the individuals who came to me for transactions during this time. And what I'm doing for them is on the day that we do the transaction, as far as they send, trade, whatever we, you know, spoke upon trading, that item or that currency that day, and I receive it, I go to that projection calculator and I figure out the equivalent of what the value I receive in TBC, um, in T and Kringles that for that day. So I get that number, that conversion from that amount of value to TBC, and I write it down and I give it to that person. So no matter how long it takes for them to get that particular transaction, they know the amount that they purchased at that time. And why that is so important is because every day the value of TBC increases. So it's not fair to say I paid for $100 of TBC on the 21st of July. However, I didn't receive my TBC until the 25th, and they did the conversion that day. I should still get that percentage of TBC I purchased on the 21st on the 25th or whenever it goes through. So accruing the 1 to 5% daily increase, if that makes sense. All right. So as of right now, they're speeding up. Some mines personally have been canceled and I already sent them. So I'm going to continue to do that. But I'll always remember of TBC they purchased that day. And I share that information with you, whoever purchased, so they know what to be looking for when they receive it when it comes to their wallet. All right. Our exchange, next subject. There's still, let me see. It should still be in the same article. Leaders who don't do what others won't. Read this, and this is the latest information about our exchange. And the article title was made on July 25th, and it's titled "Leaders Do What Others Want." So if you want to learn more about what's going on with the exchange and, you know, in the background of that as well, read that article. Again, this is where I went to find the information. So instead of me giving you some watered down version, I'm going to allow you to read what I read, and you can write down your own notes. All right. So what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm showing you where the information is so you can show others or go and learn to share with others. Trust me, it's a system that we're doing. All right. However, you will learn, you will have that aha moment in around 90 days. All right. So the last thing I wanted to talk about, some other updates, is how to streamline your efforts. I'm currently a sales funnel of giving away our free TBC and having them able to follow a step-by-step system to sign up. Most of you have saw my setup page that I use currently. This thing that I'm using now is like 10 times better, I promise. And it's going to be a way that if you like what I have as far as the setup sales funnel, you know, you will be able to receive that as well. But information on that will be coming coming shortly, as soon as I finish the sales funnel for the community. Most people already, I ain't gonna say most of the people I have access to this sale, this share code. But if you don't know what that is, no fret. I will create a video for it, or to find out just by following the steps within the sales funnel. So it's going to do all the selling, all the explaining, all the, getting that individual you share the free gift to sign up for you. And the only thing you would have to do is share a free gift to them and give them this domain name, and the sales funnel will do everything else for you. You won't even have to say anything. So that's what I'm working on. And that's coming soon, hopefully within the next week. I have a couple more videos to finish. But as far as today's hangout, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you. Again, if you have made the decision to join the TBC community, or you're just here to learn more about what TBC is, I've given you a lot of information of just, where to do your research on. I mean, go to blog.thebillioncoin.info. A plethora here of the vision and why TBC started and what it's been through and what it's currently going through. Do your own research too. I advise everyone to do their own research. Never just jump in something without doing your research, expecting one thing, because once you realize, it's not going to do what you think it's going to do, or whatever the case may be, the only person you can fault is yourself. He's pointing you back to the information. Do your own research. That's how the leaders have acquired their information on TBC. So why not show you where we get our information? All right. Next week, we will be doing another hangout. It's going to be some great information. We're going to have about 3 other people in the hangout with us, and we will put some information on about that, who's going to be our guest throughout the week. But make sure, you mark off your calendars for next Wednesday. See what's the actual date. I would even like to know, because I don't know. What is today? Is the 7th? What's today's date? No, today's the 26th. So next Wednesday, which is August 2nd. August 2nd, I believe we're going to do it at, that's going to be determined. But look out for our information on our next hangout on August 2nd, next Wednesday. It will be in the afternoon, and if you're unable to catch it, hey, watch the replay. We will share the link. Until next time, my name is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach, and I will see you next week. Peace.